All right, so if you're running, well, pretty much anything on AWS, I bet you've asked yourself this one critical question at some point. Is my application actually healthy? For real? Well, today we're going to dive into Amazon CloudWatch, which is the service designed to give you that exact answer. Okay, so your app is live, it's out there on the cloud, it's running. But what's really going on under the hood? I mean, the cloud can feel like a total black box, right? You see the green light is on, but you have absolutely no idea how well things are actually working inside. Maybe you get that feeling, things are just sluggish. But where do you even start to look? Is it the database acting up? The network? Maybe one specific microservice is causing all the trouble. And what's even worse? Your users might be hitting roadblocks. Seeing those annoying error messages that you don't even find out about until someone complains on social media. Those hidden errors, they just quietly chip away at user trust. And then there are your resources. Is one of your servers, maybe an EC2 instance, just teetering on the brink of collapse, about to take down a critical piece of your app with it? Yeah, these are exactly the kinds of questions that keep developers and ops teams staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. So how on earth do you get answers to all of this? Well, this is where Amazon CloudWatch steps in. The best way to think of it, it's like the central watchtower for your entire AWS world. At its heart, CloudWatch is all about monitoring and observability. It's literally the eyes and ears for your whole AWS setup. It's designed to pull in data from every single nook and cranny of your account and give you one unified place to see your operational health and performance. Okay, so how does CloudWatch actually do that? How does it create that visibility? Well, it all boils down to a really simple but incredibly powerful loop that turns raw data into smart, intelligent action. This whole thing works in three main steps. First, CloudWatch collects data. It does this using metrics, and you can just think of these as the vital signs for your app, stuff like CPU usage or network traffic. Second, you visualize all that data on custom dashboards so you can see what's happening in a single glance. And finally, you act on it. If a metric crosses the line you've set, an alarm can go off, sending a notification, or even kicking off an automated response. It's this awesome, continuous feedback loop. And that visualization piece, that's where things get really cool. These dashboards are seriously powerful. You can pull in metrics and log data, all into one single view. And for a ton of AWS services, CloudWatch just gives you automatic dashboards right out of the box. Of course, you can customize the heck out of everything to build the perfect view for your specific app. Okay, so picture this. An alarm goes off. Now, you know what happened, but the next big question is, why? This is that crucial moment where simple monitoring turns into real diagnostic work. And this really highlights the crucial difference between metrics and logs. A metric tells you what happened. Hey, the CPU spiked at 2:15 p.m. But the logs, they tell you why it happened. A quick search in your logs might pop up an error message saying database connection timed out at that exact same time. Boom, suddenly you've got a solid lead to follow. And you've got to understand, CloudWatch Logs isn't just some dusty old place to dump text files. No way. You can interactively search through millions of log lines in seconds with a tool called Logs Insights. It's perfect for finding that one needle in the haystack. You can even create brand new metrics and alarms right from your log data. Imagine turning a specific error message into its own proactive alert. Super powerful stuff. But what if the problem isn't just in one log file? What if it's hiding somewhere in the communication between your services? That's when you've got to go a level deeper. We're talking about application performance monitoring, or APM. Tools like CloudWatch application signals can literally trace a single user request as it hops from one microservice to the next, showing you exactly where the slowdown is. So far, we've been talking a lot about individual servers and apps. But the real power of CloudWatch, it's the ability to give you this single, cohesive view of your entire tech stack. We're talking top to bottom. And the scope here is just huge. CloudWatch can monitor the top layer, your user-facing apps. It can dive deep into the underlying infrastructure, like your containers and databases. It can even keep an eye on network traffic and internet health. And get this, it can pull all that data from multiple AWS accounts into one single centralized dashboard. Now, to deal with how complex modern infrastructure is, CloudWatch has these specialized modules called insights. So, for example, instead of just saying, yep, a container is running, Container Insights actually shows you performance metrics for every single microservice running inside that container. Lambda Insights helps you hunt down those annoying serverless cold starts. And Database Insights, it can pinpoint the exact SQL query that's dragging your whole system down. And here's the kicker. This isn't just for native AWS services. By installing a simple little program called the CloudWatch agent, you can collect the exact same rich metrics and logs from your EC2 instances and even from servers running in your own on-prem data center. This means you can create one single pane of glass, one dashboard for your entire hybrid cloud setup. Pretty neat, right? So, when you put all of these pieces together, what are we really aiming for here? What's the ultimate goal? Well, it's all about moving beyond just reacting to problems after they happen. And that goal, really, is to achieve what we call true observability. It's the huge difference between reactive firefighting and proactive management. Think about it. Instead of just waiting around for the fire alarm to go off, you get the insight you need to stop the fire from ever starting in the first place. So as we wrap this up, I want you to think about your own systems. Ask yourself this question: is your monitoring strategy just a safety net that catches you when things break? Or are you actually using it to build a deep, proactive understanding of your application's health? Because that answer, that could be the key to unlocking a whole new level of reliability for you.